you see all kind of other companies entering, let's say, the insurance market, who are totally not related to the insurance. And that's so interesting because what they have is a lot of customers, and they see if there is a certain appetite of feeling with the insurance or a little bit related to insurance. Yes. And that's so interesting to see that in an existing market, there is huge opportunity for new entering companies with a lot of customers who can communicate with, let's say, the younger people to enter insurance.
Yeah.
I think in the past it wasn't possible.
No, not at all. Yeah, now it's still it can be challenging if you steer away from the insurance company. The insurance products that are directly linked to your own business. So the bicycle insurance for a bicycle shop, because then you have to fulfill certain regulatory requirements. So that can be a hurdle, which I mean we help with, right? I think still you now see the big tech companies moving into all different aspects in finance, and they're basically enormous banks at the same time. So I think that's a development we'll be seeing more and more of, companies expanding beyond their core business, usually based on the access and the information they have about their customers, probably.
About the decision-making unit of that kind of companies, what kind of skills do they need to? Because this is not stopping. This is the new way of thinking. So what you need also within the decision-making unit is an other way of thinking.
Yes.
And that is a wider scope.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a challenge. Sometimes you have to. So we spoke about this before. If it's bottom up or top to bottom, you need decision makers to push this within the organization because it's something new. So even if somebody at a lower level has a grand idea, you still need the decision makers to be convinced that this is actually going to add to the business. And that's the same for us. On the one hand, we're discussing with insurance partners because we usually use external insurance partners as risk carriers for the projects we do. And even there, they generally have their main book of business through brokers because that's how they've sold their products for years and years. So for them to focus more strategically on affinity is you need an advocate or an ambassador on C-level. And we're seeing that change now. We're seeing how more and more insurance companies are focusing on affinity, recognizing the potential of affinity, which is making our lives a little bit easier because they're keen on working with us. And then on the partner side, it's tempting to tap into the innovation hubs and innovation teams, but they have the challenge of then selling their projects within their own organization.